Hello. Sorry, that sounded way too creepy. I mean to say hello. How are you guys doing? That was way too high. I need to take care of my beaks. Apparently. Alright. Sorry, I'm still a bit frazzled about my banana. It was a horrifying experience. So what happened was, I was very excited to eat it. Like, it was in a fridge, and I was really looking forward to, get some energy before the stream. And I started peeling it. Because it was a fridge, my sister puts them in a fridge for some reason. But, like, I kind of get it, they taste a bit different. So I tried, I tried to peel it, but it really didn't want to go. It was, like, very firm, it kind of struggled. And I was getting more and more excited to eat it. And I think I pushed too hard, and it, like, jumped, it ejected, it launched into air. And then it fell on the ground. Then I had to wash it in a sink, like a complete dumbass. And it was still good, but a bit wet, It's roasting and gross here today. I'm feeling like I'm at a pyre. Yeah, today was absolutely horrendous, atrocious, to be honest. Right now it's good because there was a huge storm, it rained quite a bit, and the air is nice. It definitely cooled down a bit, but like the few hours before I was grocery shopping and I thought I was about to melt within my own skin, for sure. Hello Hunger and hello M9. But other than that, I did have a nice Friday. Today was home office day. Did some shopping for new laptops for our company. I'll be setting them up over the weekend, and yeah, I have badminton tomorrow. I'm definitely excited. Banana was alive, indeed. It felt like an alien that was about to facehug me. It's hot, but like super cloudy, which is making it feel so nasty. Yeah, it's the humid kind of hot, right? The one where there is no escape. When it's just dry heat, you kind of go into the shade and you're pretty fine. But when the air is heavy with the moisture, it's just, it's gross. It's like sauna. I hate saunas. I've never been, but I hate them. That's kind of my thing about many things that I've never done, and I hate them. I just cannot imagine myself doing them, and that creates my hatred for it. I'm like begging for a rain, yeah. Well, I hope that... Wait, isn't like Scotland constantly filled with rainy weather? The British Isles, I can only imagine, must be very, very rainy over there. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult you. I don't mean to call you a British person. When it's hot, it's like nasty. Oh, gotcha. I understand. I would love to visit Scotland or Ireland or Great Britain at some point. It's definitely on my to-do list. Just to see the different culture, the nature, and to just hear people speak would be amazing to me. One day, I'll take a holiday from work. Just randomly spend like 2 days in the British Isles. I saw some people from hotter countries also hate the hot weather here. Gotcha. Alright, Witchy, I need to share with you one of my theories. And I hope that M9 is here to listen, because that theory is heavily tied to him. I do believe that you got here like at the beginning of the season from M9, which makes me think that this is no coincidence. And considering how nice you've been, and considering how surprising that is, I usually get the exact opposite. That only leaves me with two possible options. Either you're a bot that M9 created to be nice to me, you're like an AGI forged by the evil Dark Lord of VR, or you're a paid actor. M9 paid you because he knew that it will be my birthday soon, and he asked you to be nice to me in the Twitch chat so that I don't lose my fucking mind, because he knows that I struggle during these seasons, and he wanted to make sure that I will keep my sanity. And he put you up to this. To cheer for me, to be supportive, to enjoy, to be that one loyal viewer who's never gonna be mean to me. So yeah, either way, it's M9's fault, but I'm still grateful because it worked. I didn't get a whore for a birthday child. That's not what I called her. Come on. Not every paid actor is a whore, M9, okay? It's neither. He couldn't afford me. Oh, well. He doesn't have to, okay? He doesn't have to pay. He's one of those clients who just... who gets a freebie every time. And that's how I imagine M9, you know, whenever he's like... I don't know how one orders a prostitute, but I can only imagine you have to go somewhere personally and like browse through, you know, the pamphlets. I don't know. You call somewhere, you find a website. Just, I hope it's as cringy as possible because, like, nothing against sex workers, but like, I can only imagine it's very predatory and filled with all sorts of illegal practices. But like, I hope that people who buy that kind of company have to go like through rigorous trials. I get it when she ends up paying me somehow. Yeah, pretty much. That's how I imagine your experience with the Ladies of the Night. I was looking up Conan RP and found your what? So I watched them and was like, lol, and here I am, every night. Well, that's very nice of you. And actually reminds me of me, you know, when I first started RPing. I didn't start RPing per se, you know, I was just watching RPers, RP streamers. It was completely new to me. I was like, what the hell is this? My favorite YouTuber streaming on Twitch, like making all these weird characters and stuff? That was so strange to me, but I enjoyed it. It was like improv, it was comedy, it was hilarious, there was PvP, and I just couldn't get enough. I was in uni, so it was my guilty pleasure, you know, whenever I needed to kill some time, like in the library, when I had enough of philosophy books. I just put on Twitch RP Arc, and it was awesome. And eventually I became obsessed to the point of wanting to do it myself, and I grew kind of wary of some of the people and how they RP'd, and I was like, I can do this better. And I didn't, I was horrible. But eventually I got here, and here we are. Yeah, but you're honestly, honestly, I very much appreciate it, Boo Boo, and it's good to have you around. You know, all jokes aside, it's good to have everyone around. You guys have been crazy this season. I don't remember the last time I had this many viewers, so I hope that you're enjoying the RP and you're enjoying the season. Because it's coming to an end soon. All good things must end before they overstay their welcome. But we still have plenty more stories ahead of us to resolve. Alright. Internet made it easy for people to buy sex. I wouldn't know, trust me. I know that there are apps, you know, for like dating and stuff, but apart from that, no idea. I shop for computers most of the time, and I do have fun with that. That's about all I can tell you. How's it going, Hunger? Welcome, Vichy. We're a close community. We hate each other. We love each other. We fight. We make up. We make good stories. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. We're all a bunch of very different people, united by our appreciation for RP and storytelling and creativity. That's kind of what I like about the RP community in general, you know, we have so many various perspectives, so many different cultures and ideologies, and none of it matters. All of it is kind of enriching and interesting, but once you kind of boil it down to the RP appreciation, then that's all that matters. It's been really good to watch and see everyone eating up the RP. Oh, yesterday was freaking crazy. The confessions were amazing, and the RP afterwards too. I don't think I've even seen the prince yesterday once. I only saw Dark during the execution, which was also hilarious. Then there is John and me. We're just bully each other. Oh yeah, totally. Maybe we tolerate Jerk, that is John. Oh yeah, I appreciate the tolerance. I hope we can join a season at some point since it seems so fun and I want to get back to RP. That's not boring GTA. Well, GTA can be fun, I'm sure. But you're always welcome. I would love to see what you got, what you bring to the server, for sure. And of course, there's gonna be other Conan servers too. So if you ever wanna see what it's like, if you ever wanna try it out, definitely my Discord or Nerhaven Discord will be an amazing start for you. It'll get you through the initial growing pains of like, I don't know what to press. How do I make voice, sounds, noises? Can definitely help with that. Yet another execution? Yeah, yesterday. The guard who was guarding the library finally got his comeuppance. Literally. I crashed hard after the axe. Oh, after the EXE? People died in total yesterday. Oh no, really? Wow. Cool. Well, let's go find out who. I'm excited. We cannot be as good as John, but we try. Oh, please. The only thing good about me is literally the people I RP with. That's my second superpower, you know, after me just being able to organically sound dumb in certain situations. My second superpower is I'm a glue, and I'm like a fly trap, you know, and all of you kind of get stuck in me. And I devour you. Okay. What's up, Pop-Tarts? John, this is the last season I ever interact with you. I can't the embarrassment or breaking anymore. I'm a serious RPer, okay? Yes, many have claimed such convictions to me, and I broke them. I broke them all. No, I genuinely appreciate it, Pop-Tarts, and I also try to be as serious as possible these days, but because things are so heavy, because things are so serious, it makes these small moments of joy and fun that much more appreciated. I feel like you always need to balance things, you know. You never want to be like a full-on clown that's just making fun of everything, and you never want to come across as a broody asshole, you know, just edgy at all times, because it's not believable, you know. No one ever gets that way. There are triggers, there are moments, there are weaknesses, and the bishop's weakness is that he's very serious about his job, very intense in his delivery of certain things that perhaps should take place in different, you know, circumstances. But hey, all of it was your fault yesterday. I gave you plenty of options, plenty of way out, and you were like, nope, let's have it out here in the open, in the Arren. And so I did. But I definitely do have something for you in character today. I hope that you will make an appearance. That was so fun. Alright, let me look up my... Wanna cry already? Good! Let me look up my notes. Ah, yes. Go. And now we need to fix the posture. You guys already know the drill. I think this is good enough. All right. And here we go, we are ready. I don't know how many times I've said that over the past 4 years of knowing this jerk. I will cut my hair and shave my beard, Bryn. No! Why didn't you warn me? Because it's more fun that way. You don't tell people the plane is crashing. You tell them to put headphones on. When things are a surprise, it's always better. That was a horrible analogy. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just realized when I said that. That's horrible. Oh god. I'm sorry to anyone who survived the plane crash. It was so insensitive of me. I think I need to go confess. Going to therapy together. At times like these, I regret ever learning English or starting streaming.
Oh. Goodness me, scared me, Bishop. It's good to meet you.
Blessings upon you, child. Do not be afraid, for this is the house of God, and you are most welcome to enter and pray.
I was just in here before an Inquisitor found me and showed me something disturbing.
What is it?
It's by the tavern.
Then let us go.
I believe it's the works. I believe it's the works of the devil, Bishop.
Devil's work. Let us assess what sort of a terrible display it might be.
The Inquisitor that is around is just making a sign to warn people to stay away from it. There's ravens covering the entire town.
Yes, I've noticed.
Do be careful, Bishop, when you approach it. It seems cursed.
Fear not, no curse will stop the servant of God.
Oh, Bishop, pleasure to see you.
Well met.
I found this carriage.
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. I've seen these things before. Bring me a hammer.
I don't have a hammer, Bishop, but I have my sword if you need it.
Bring me an axe.
Do you have an axe, Inquisitor?
Not really an axe. I got swords, maces.
Ugh. I'll just buy one over here at the smithy.
I don't have two.
Forgive me,
Are you
Bishop.
looking for a precise tool, or are you going to hit this?
Bishop?
I need money, okay? Fear not, I shall return shortly. Excuse me, sir. I would like to buy one axe. Let's see.
Wait, should we be breaking it open, or couldn't we just burn it where it sits?
I'm not sure, but I believe the Bishop knows what he's doing.
Where did it go? I don't see it. I think I bought it. Let me just spawn. Still holding the book. Your wretched foul magic will not defile this place for much longer. As the instrument and will of our Lord Almighty, I am hereby sentencing you and all your curses to be banished from this world once and for all. Ah!
Spiritus Sanctus.
It looks like it was just a scarecrow.
That's odd.
Now, let's get rid of these ravens. Shoo! Shoo! Shoo!
Well,
See? Nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, good day, my prince.
All hail Prince Baylor, for he approaches to save us from this infestation of birds and foul scarecrows. These cursebloods will not stop until they taste the full might of Prince's dedication and resolve to protect his people of Ravenwood.
You do realize ravens are, I don't know, in the name of the city. We are actually proud of ravens.
Yes, of course, but too many good things can be bad. And perhaps if these ravens decide to reside here for too long, we might suffer from excessive pooping on the villagers. I want to make sure that they will be shooed away on the roofs, where the villagers will not have to be afraid.
Right, of course, yes, clearly. Thank you for your grand saving of the city.
It was my pleasure, good prince. Just doing the Lord's will and work.
Of course. Leonidas stand, there's no need to kneel. This is not an officious moment. Anything I missed recently that I need to know of? I'm actually surprised I didn't get the 50 audits since the one moment I woke up.
Well, there's what we just witnessed, which was a carriage that apparently burst into town, dropped whatever it had off here, and left a screaming scarecrow. By what we've seen.
If it got past the guards, then it couldn't have been anything bad. Perhaps a little prank of some child of Ravenwood. But still something to consider a potential threat. That is why I used my delicate way to dispel the foul magic that could potentially reside within. With a blessed axe of might.
Yes. Very delicate actions indeed.
And who approaches back there? The one in red hair. Come, step forward and introduce yourself.
Patricia. Alexander. The fifth, if you will. I am new. Yes?
Well met.
I am to be hearing you are a prince, no? This is good thing. I give you due respect, your highness. Yes?
That is the normal way, yes, but now I'm just amongst my people. I don't really require constant praise. I have my own hype
Same,
man.
Hunter. You may judge me for not being blind to what is in front of me, but I cannot ignore the sun gracing me with the warmth and light. I need to express how it makes me feel.
See?
Is making a difference for my unknowing of your tongue. Yes?
Sorry, say what?
As you say, it is this language, no? Difficult for me.
Ah,
It is,
yes. You come from foreign lands. Welcome to Ravenwood, then. We are here to assist you, to share with you our hospitality. You are now in the middle of the town square. This is Aldenbrin's Tavern, and my church is over there.
It is to be good seeing children of God everywhere I go.
Indeed, this town is built upon the foundation of religion and dedication, devotion to our Almighty God, for He is the only one who can protect us from these wild cursebots who will stop at nothing when it comes to destroying everything we hold dear.
It is this, as you say, curse buds that bring me here.
Is that so?
To understand, to rid ourselves of this, what is word? Your language fails. Atrocity? No?
Yes, indeed. And I'm sorry to hear that you have also been touched by their evil. They are devil worshippers, and they will stop at nothing when it comes to threatening those who are innocent. What did they do to you?
It is my family that have been taken many years ago.
Ah, gotcha. My condolences. That must have been horrible.
The pain of loss in my heart, it bleeds as if a wound not days old. No?
Yes, indeed.
You can take solace that the people of Ravenwood are proud white cloaks. One over there, which I definitely remember now, named Elenstor,
Yes.
has protected this town for the longest of time. We have stood strong for many years, even after the fall of the two cities, during all the wars. You should be
Yes.
safe in here.
I thank you for your kindness.
I am duty bound to my people to ensure prosperous times once again. Yes, we have and are now enduring shadows encroaching upon our city, but it does not mean that the burning heart within myself will stand strong against any of them that still try.
I am thanking you again, infinitely, in your debt, no?
All I really require of you is to enjoy your life in Ravenwood. Since you've chosen this town, I'm sure we're better for it.
Indeed, you are most welcome. If you are as devout as we are, and as faithful as we are, then we will provide you with any assistance, any support you might need. You can feel safe here, for the Cursed Bloods would not dare to attack you here. Our Inquisitors are mighty and powerful, and they will chase them away, where they belong in the wilderness.
It is your church over there, no?
Yes,
Are you
indeed.
to be showing me? I am wishing to cleanse myself, no?
Yes,
Perhaps you
come
should
with
show
me,
her.
and I will show you the place of worship. Kind of like her accent. It's kind of cool. It's like very,
There has been a rumor of
Oh, Roma!
incessant shadows speaking, tapping, no?
Yes, indeed. I think I know what you speak of. This vile necromancer that recently rose from the dead. A curse but most foul. But you don't have to be afraid, my child. For we are God's chosen, and He would not let us perish in the trials ahead. He will guide us.
It is within his open arms. We shall find solace, no?
Indeed. Welcome to the house of God, the Church of Ravenwood. I am Bishop Benedictus Sanctus, and I am at your service. If you ever wish to confess, over there is my chapel. If you wish to pray, over there is a nice quiet spot where you can collect your thoughts and find His ear to be most receptive.
I am thanking you again for this kindness. I believing I am to retire to the pew, no? Pray? Yes?
Indeed. This is where you can pray. I will give you a moment of solace to collect yourself. Alright. Well, she definitely knows how to roll her R's.
Almighty Father,
Let's listen.
hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come.
Oh, very cool. Continue.
Your will to be done.
Alright. Nice. She's giving. I like the prayer. Short, sweet, but to the point. With vigor. Miss Rosalind's bakery. We have only seen her yesterday, like in passing. But never had a chance to discuss with her the whole Carter incident. Well, she's gonna be around. I'm still curious on how that whole thing played out.
Right, go on.
I then proceeded. Well, I waited. First of all, there were many, many curse bloods, and so I figured it was smarter to wait until this decided to leave. But I overheard Alice tell Arthur that he should stop speaking with them because of the way it would look to everyone else. That he'd be risking some things speaking with the curse bloods.
Who
So she was trying to convince him to not. Arthur, Inquisitor, and Alice.
I see.
I told him again and gave him another warning to leave. And they decided to run. I gave chase on horseback. And they wouldn't fight back. I was grossly outnumbered as well. One decided to lure me aside and I attempted to fight him. I almost bested him when he got stuck on a rock, but he fled. I lost the others, but when I came back, word was that the Grand Custodian was fighting another group of Curse Bloods. These Curse Bloods were actually fighting back. It was perhaps a distraction. I'm not sure. I told the Grand Custodian everything I knew. Everything I'm telling you now.
Well, what did Arthur do in this final part of the story, and do you have any quotes of what he said to you, or them?
He told me to back away and I shouldn't let my anger get the best of me. I wanted to kill the Curse Bloods, and I was stopped twice. Prevented from doing my duty as a warrior of God. My job is to cleanse these lands. I answered the call, and I was prevented.
You are within your right to strike him down as you find him in the field. No
Yes.
White Cloak has actually any say in that kind of matter, unless there is a paramount reason for it. Let's say there's a potential chance of getting more, but I'm pretty sure Alistair next to me can say the exact same thing. The White Cloaks do not really hold any ruling over that, over the clergy of the bishop in that sense. That's not how that works.
Out of respect, good prince, I am not from these lands, nor am I part of any order that belongs to this town. I didn't want to step on any toes before I spoke with you or the bishop.
You could take it from my words then. If you ever find a foul cursed blood, maybe within this city or outside of it, and you feel your wrath burning within yourself, then use that vengeance and strike them down where they stand.
Yes, good prince. I did ask the Grand Custodian a question,
Contosian.
one that concerns me. I'm not here to hurt anyone else but the Cursed Bloods. But when innocents stand in my way, what am I to do then?
Well, according to your story, and if all is as you say, then you were well within your right to probably strike him down.
It would... Well, I must say, everything I've seen yesterday was very foreign to me. Cursed Bloods, where we come from, are dealt with swiftly. Anyone with the slightest suspicion of trying to even speak with them is considered a sinner.
As it should be,
Although
my
I'm not
child.
sure.
These cursed bloods cannot be allowed to even speak. They could hurl evil curses at you if their mouth is allowed to open. You are well within your rights to strike them where they stand. For they are godless
Precisely right.
creatures. They are no humans. They are evil, and they would use this opportunity to strike you down if you give them an inch.
There's one thing that I've learned, good bishop, on my journey here, and in my experiences with fighting the Cursed Bloods, is that they're masters of deceit, disguise. They lie, and they'll tell you everything they want you to hear so that you can side with them. But I am not tempted by these words. I fight with God. God is the only word that I follow.
Yes. Yes. You can look around. Every single one of us who live in this city have been affected by these cursed bloods. No matter if it's the lion constantly attacking innocent people at the caravan, venturing into this city, showing his ferocity, hurting the innocents who cannot defend themselves. No matter if it's the jesters robbing innocent farmers, breaking into their homes, threatening their lives for coin. Or if it's these vile mages and sorcerers trying to free our prisoners who have been deemed criminals of Ravenwood. Innocent people do not do this. Innocent people do not have powers and abilities to transform the land around you, to hurl fireballs, to command lightning. Those powers belong to God. He created this world. But these creatures are outside of the natural order of things. They were brought here by the devil. And what does God want from his chosen? He wants them to reject the devil. He wants them to use their free will, to say, no, not today, be gone. I will strike you down and send you back to hell, where you belong.
Yes. There are several other events that has transpired as well, Prince, after those events.
Tell us.
Eleanor, great warrior. I'm not sure if you're aware of her.
Oh yes,
Never heard of her.
Dedicated barrel and bush seeker. She holds the unofficial title of barrel bush seeker, and she makes sure that every barrel and bush is thoroughly checked for
Doesn't
any
ring a bell.
hiding.
You'd be glad to know that she brought a great victory to Ravenwood.
You
She
should learn
was
the
in
name
the,
now.
Oh, that one. Yes, I always liked her.
well, there's much to be liked about her. She is good at what she does.
Yes.
She was in the jungle. Forgive me.
Oh, no, I was just making a lighthearted comment about her size, but yes, of course I remember her. And if what you say is true, then she deserves a praise. What did she do? What accomplishment did she bring?
She was in the jungle and she was faced with a curse blood by herself. The one that wields the power of lightning. She came into town very badly injured, carrying the head of this curse blood named Matic.
Ooh, isn't that Ape King?
No, intriguing. That's actually one Carter let out as a name for a Valen Curseblood.
She brought the head
Nice.
back, and of course I think the Grandmaster deemed it that we should burn
Well
it.
done, Hunger. He was like, you know, an old school freaking wage from
The
the
only saddened fact about this entire tale is I wish that the entire body was there for people to embrace, to see, be purified in fire, but this makes me glad that she has been able to do this.
There was a few that were present. I'm not exactly sure who was there, but
She burned the body. Nice.
there
Didn't have
was
to do
some
any
there. That's for
firework
sure.
or funeral. Thank you, Hunger,
Um,
for cleaning up after yourself.
Later on that night, dead bodies started appearing around the clinic, around Ravenwood. Out of nowhere. 1 minute they were there, and the next second they just appeared. Next thing you know, we were attacked by the undead at night. They stormed the gate. Pradcliffe and I and the Grand Master, we dispatched of them, so to speak.
Well done.
When we killed these foul creatures, they disintegrated into ash instantly. Something I've never seen before.
That is troubling to hear,
Interesting.
indeed. Perhaps our hallowed grounds of Ravenwood finally provided enough opposition to this wild sorcery and turned their abominable remains into righteous ash.
Yes.
It was frostbite, it's fine.
And to make matters worse, there was 4 of us watching the front gate. It was me, Pradcliffe,
He's giving us
Eleanor,
an amazing recap of everything.
and I believe Dimitri, if I'm correct. I turned over to look at the gate because the others were facing the horizon. When I looked over at the gate, I saw a man wielding a staff of fire. And when I called him out and said, "That's a staff of magic," he then put it away and started running. Pradcliffe and I gave chase around the town, and we lost him for a moment. And then we recaught with him back at the stables and continued chase. Pradcliffe and I decided to take him down, to apprehend him. He tried to flee on his horse, and he used sword against us instead, and claimed that he was not a cursed blood. The only thing we can do is bring it to the Grand Master. The Grand Master did fine him 50 gold from running away from the
Nice.
guard at the gate.
So try to
And
save
20
one
minutes in
return.
jail.
Yes, he did face some jail time as well.
Well
Okay,
done.
maybe I misunderstood. Ran away whilst being seen with the staff, then returned
Yes.
and claimed not to be a foul Curseblood.
We apprehended him. Dimitri convinced him to return to speak with the Grand Master, and he obliged. We did a thorough search of him many times, and we did not find any staff, but I believe Pradcliffe and I, when we lost him, I have a feeling that he may have threw it away. I did see it, although I am the only one who saw it, and it was my word against his. I know what I saw. And the Grand Master has his name. Eldritch, I believe.
Well, your word has definitely accounted currently for a lot more than a stranger. And that could very much be a foul Curseblood.
I told Dimitri that I am a man of faith. Never would I lie about what I've seen. Unless my eyes were deceived by foul magic. I know what I saw. I've seen it in a battle before.
Do we still have this person in custody? Does anyone know?
I was ordered to
not.
release him after 20 minutes.
Fair enough. we find this man again, we'll not only question him, but interrogate him more thoroughly.
Blessed evening.
Yes,
to you.
sir.
Your words do mean a lot.
We should
Thank
take
you,
you
good prince.
Greetings, Your Holiness, Your Highness.
Greetings.
I didn't wish to interrupt the conversation.
Of course.
May I ask how the situation with the wagon and the vulture ended?
Wait, what wagon? Oh, you mean the one over here?
Yes.
Oh, well, our due diligent child of God, father of God, has been
Father of God.
empowering the bishop to strike it down with due vigilance. I have no idea why it was even here. I'm glad he got rid of it.
I did what must be done. I carefully dispelled this vile expression of evil and treachery. And I dealt with it as only a bishop can. With an axe and a vigorous swing. The evil is no more.
And a quick pray.
Yes. Always.
Praise be.
Praise be the Lord Almighty who graced us with the instruments of sharpness and a swing.
Praise be.
Can I ask why there's a lot of crows and ravens? Does the aviary have any accident?
raid. How you doing?
I don't know, but this is a
Shadows.
city in the middle of a highly dense populated bird area. You do realize that the literal name
Oh,
of
there you
Ravenwood
go.
has raven in
Nice.
it. It is because of
GTA
its
5.
placement.
Look at that.
Huh.
What server
Well,
have you been playing
must
on?
be seasoned then.
Well, there's always the chance of a foul familiar to be around here, of course, I won't deny that. But if you would ever find in our history books, then Ravenwood was built here because it was a highly dense populated area of ravens. And before we used all the wood to construct this city, there was an actual forest here, which was of course turned into useful wood to build the city. Hence the name Ravenwood.
Yes, look at all those wooden houses of stone.
Very descriptive.
All hail the prince and his remembrance of things of the past. He teaches us every day about history and things worth remembering. And all hail the queen of the harvest, for she once again claims her title to approach us with her divine grace.
Praise be, Queen of Harvest, for till next year.
Praise be.
Praise be.
You didn't know that this title would remain until the next year's festivities?
No, I did not.
Well, you should
I've
have.
said this
You're
to
up
you
for
several
re-election.
times now. But there's no re-election, it's just whoever wins the... It's not that hard, it's not that complicated. It's just whoever wins the damn thing.
I know, but
Sorry.
you could win again.
She could,
Well, she could, yes.
but she would have to prove she has what it takes.
Probably
But
Ren will
regularly
not have
another.
paid. Oh, so we had the same talk.
Yes, Your Highness, we had the same thought.
Also noted, this wanderer person, possibly the killer of Mr. Gardner, has placed notes all over town. And this wanderer person also removed all of the bounty.
Well, if we ever I believe the current custodian probably has a list of all the bounds. We'll just put them up again. With this piece of papers, we have many.
Indeed.
Yes. And he seems to have made a grave mistake. Apparently he revealed himself to the Grand Custodian last night.
Another event that I forgot to tell you about, since there's so much that has transpired. I can't seem to find myself to remember it all. The lion familiar. He was recognized by the Grand Custodian, and then transformed right in front of our own eyes, trying to escape.
Do you have any other information on where this now becoming extremely annoying lion familiar lives so we can chop his head off and have his work made.
Did he escape the lion?
The lion escaped, but the last thing I know is that he was injured. I know that for a fact because I fought him.
Keeps patrolling and prowling around the hamlet.
He was not seen
so-
today yet, at least.
So do I, Kent. So do I, but I still can't find it, and I'm
The
on
lion's
the
head is
dire
next.
need
Oh,
of a
Hungry, if you
new
get the
road.
lion.
So
We'll
in
give you
other
the keys
words,
to the
we'll have a
city.
ride out
We'll marry you to
today
the prince.
towards your hamlet, which I still
The
have
bishop will
access
have
to
a
see,
cake
so perhaps we'll do
in
it
your
right
honor.
now. And then if it shows its ugly head, we'll chop it down. I'm growing tired of its, plagiarizing our good citizens.
Yes, this vile creature must die. Sooner the better. I love the freaking cinematic
You know what? I'm going to fetch my horse, and I will see where your hamlet actually is.
atmosphere we
for
have
once.
here. You know, rain, nighttime, torches,
Alright.
As you
lightning.
can see this damn lion, I'll fight myself if I have to.
Well, seems that you're going to have a royal visit at your hamlet.
I hope everything is dusted off.
There is information of this man.
Sure, the rain right here.
He was seen as a blacksmith, and he has a shop in the mountains somewhere.
Wait. Blacksmith, you say? Can you describe his hair?
Yes, he usually wears. Well, I've seen him in two different ways. One is long white hair that isn't tied up, and the other time I've seen him was his hair was tied up in a ponytail, and the rest of his head was bald.
Yes, I could.
I know
definitely-
him.
We
I know where he lives.
still talking about the lion.
You do.
Yes,
Well, I know his description of where he told me his workshop is.
Pradcliffe and the Grandmaster are aware of the location of his home, I believe.
Oh,
and if you
I
know,
know,
His
I know.
name is Sebastian.
Sebastian is his
Yeah.
name. Yes.
Prepare
And
your
he lives,
torches and your weapons,
on,
for we march upon this abominable shop.
I will fetch
Uh,
my horse.
Is
Yes, sir.
is that the lion? How he looks like?
What?
Good Prince,
Don't show.
it seems like we have an exact location of where this familiar in his human form resides and
Yes.
offers his wares. The warden over here
Oh, grand.
knows about his whereabouts.
It is even right here on the notice board.
Well, now we know. And now we will actually ride up there.
All this
Tired
time
of
he
this,
was
huh?
hiding in plain sight.
Exactly where he told me it would be.
Well, funny enough, he asked me to go patrol once at his home because he was attacked by a lion.
Blacksmith with cheap prices. Somewhere in the center of F8.
Yeah, and I gone been there and was not attacked and
Oh.
didn't see anything.
That's the lion?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
that,
confirm it is indeed him. I saw his
Nice
face.
saddle.
God, I left him a note because I found his app.
But the Grand Custodian also knows it's him. You might want to speak with him to confirm fully.
Welcomed him to the neighborhood and everything. He's been attacking me.
I think at this
I
point we've
welcomed
gathered
him
enough
too.
intel to ride up to his home at the very least.
The,
Find what
does
we
the
will find.
ponytail is a big one. Big ponytail, bigger than mine.
Yes. A white ponytail with a bald head.
Alright, it's him, it's not Marduk.
Grand, we now have an identification and we'll ride up to his shop.
A name as well, Sebastian.
Oh, well, yes.
I'll fetch my horse.
Right. Oh, and a thing. You said Maddock, but you said Maddock is dead, right, Leonidas?
Yes,
Oh,
Maddox
he is?
had died to the hand of
Oh,
Eleanor.
when was this?
Yesterday, Eleanor had brought
Oh.
back the head of Maddock. She fought him in a jungle alone.
Oh,
She was very
Why
badly
she-
injured.
why she fought him?
She was in the jungle apparently, gathering some herbs, and she was met with this curse blood by the name of Maddie.
So
Where's the
self-
curse blood? Oh, that explains why the fucking living on the fucking pillar of the north near the fucking. Sorry for my language.
If you know where he lives, perhaps we can go there as well.
Do not apologize to us. Apologize to God. Do not insult him with such curse words.
I'm sorry, Your Holiness.
Morning.
What's with all
But-
the ravens?
Being tricked and asked for help multiple times and being
5 prayers to the Lord
Thomas.
Almighty in church after we are done with this adventure. You will ask him for forgiveness,
Good
not me.
question, Not entirely sure about the ravens.
I'm
We
not
are in a
asking you,
highly
Bishop.
densely populated area of
I'm
ravens,
in peace with all.
but
Well, you shouldn't
not
be.
entirely sure why there's so many landing here now.
Well
Well,
met, Miss Rosner.
A flock of them are called a murder, and usually crows are around death, which is concerning.
Or seed.
I would like.
Also makes sense after yesterday. All of the
Sorry,
Dead
the
bodies
picture,
on
what
that.
we say?
Oh no, I thought that I was wondering if they're ravens instead of crows, but they are fairly small.
Well,
It is time to ride out and to finally deal with this lion in his den.
we're not going to.
Just waiting for the command of His Highness, since he's the prince.
Fair enough, but I was going to say the exact same. We'll ride out to this shop of Sebastian de Vaal, Curse Blood Familiar.
I mean, it's real close to me amulet. It's like right next to it.
Then lead the
For
way.
more
It's
reason
the
to
place
strike
I
him
think.
down.
Is everyone here aware of Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
That he
Yeah.
passed away?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Is anyone aware of
Not
his final
before.
resting place? I know that he was buried in his family graveyard. Does anyone know where that
I
is?
do. Yes.
Very well. I would
I
like
was there
to.
at the funeral, so to speak.
Good. I would like you to lead me there at some point. I still need to say my goodbyes and bless his grave.
I'll be glad to do that, Bishop.
Thank you.
Then if all said is done, we will ride now to this shop of his. We'll keep it at a low trot. Of course. Thank you. Keep a low
Yes,
trot
yes.
since we have people on foot.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm
I
alright.
love the way he runs. It's like a little bunny when he holds his book. It's like
Might
whoop,
as well
whoop,
to
whoop.
go grab my horse.
Hey, Bishop,
Yes.
would you
I'll
like
ride
to
at the
ride
front.
my horse?
No, 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 no. Thank you, Warden. You are a much better rider than me. Due to my constitution and recent events, I am not comfortable riding a horse.
I
note
understand.
on the
You want to be
inside of the
careful of your back.
Yes.
I'll read of that later.
Oh, what do we have here? Hmm. Kind of cool. I like it. Hello, Mr. Soda. I'm excited for tomorrow. When it rains, sometimes it looks like he's wearing some
Thank you
sexy
for
latex
your
robes.
advice yesterday. It was the most fruitful, thanks to the Lord's grace.
I am glad to hear that, good Warden. I have full faith in your abilities to make the most out of this trial ahead of us. Let me take care of this wild beast, attempting to halt our progress, a familiar no doubt.
You do not negotiate with friends of the lion.
Indeed. jabbed me with a freaking halberd.
Set everyone up.
You know, maybe he is witchy. maybe this all is just a
Get
ruse.
off your horse, not worth trying. Never mind, you go.
Maybe Bishop's into kinky stuff. You never know.
Right, off we go.
Well done, Paul. It's about the words from the bishop about my marksmanship.
Don't want to bring me horse into no dangerous situations. No? You could get hurt.
So, Warden, you know exactly where he resides.
Don't worry.
right?
Well, his description, yes.
My horse is a war horse. Dangerous situations is
war
where he
horse?
thrives.
Now it's not the time to discuss your
This
horse's
is
sexual
the amulet,
escapades.
Prince.
Oh, right. It's a shame that I haven't gone down.
Oh,
here
this is the
before,
hamlet.
So,
Looks
occupy.
nice.
Yeah, alright.
I like it.
Whatever shot that.
Of course, then
Oh,
latex
it's got
before the
something.
Lord Almighty. Gotta look apart.
Oh, now we know
They're
why he
different.
keeps coming around your
You've not been to the
hamlet.
Hamlet
He's
Bishop?
just
I
his
haven't! I've been too
his-
busy!
home grounds, his
I
hunting
know.
grounds, right
What a
beside his
freaking
home.
disgrace.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
sounds
No one
sad.
ever lead me here. I like it though.
Yeah, I see the same thing. Something about this.
Poor Kent. Oh,
Up
he'll be
already.
fine. Kent's a freaking loser anyway. No one cares about Kent.
Well, my horse doesn't do well upstairs, so I'll just leave it down here.
What is this? What the fuck?
Mr. Cartier did. And well, he's dead. So
Yeah.
now no one really cares about him.
Sebastian. That's it.
Oh, look at that. Here we are. The lion's den. And see what that got him. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should blame Kent for Gardinier's death.
Just the choice of these materials already
Also-
quite.
I keep mispronouncing his name.
Curious.
For some reason, I see it as Gardinier instead of Gardiner. But at this point, like, I'm
These are the
committed.
same.
And I'm
That's
sticking
just
to it.
Storm. I don't know. I'm not gonna question it.
Because I think it's funny. Oh my god, so many NPCs.
The peculiar lady.
Boy,
What is going on
come
here?
out, you bugger.
Jimbo kept doing. I think he got it from me. Come on, you bugger.
Oh, I'll kick the door in.
Do not kick the door. The lion does not know that we're onto him. Perhaps we should stake this place. Have hidden guards watching over it. And when there is an opportunity to strike, we will surround the lion, cripple it, entrap it, and then bring it forward for the final judgment and trial.
Right, perhaps we can speak to the Grand Custodian to let some of either his seekers or the guards to surround this place.
Yes.
I would ask the White Cloaks, but we're already wearing tin. I'd rather have them in the city.
He does, unless he got spooked yesterday, but I think he had his white hair yesterday, so he might still wear his hair in the other way and come to town. He does frequent every now and then. That might be an opportunity, as long as we all make sure that he has no way out.
Pretty sure I can get in without breaking anything.
Oh, that's interesting. If the man left his door open, then he fucked it.
It's not a door, it's a bloody great hole in his roof.
I mean, his mistake, I guess.
Oh, you are absolutely right. The question is, can you get out?
That's probably something you
Yeah.
don't want.
The food one?
Kent is already
so funny,
half
Zakro.
inside. Before we all go in, can you get out?
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. That's something I don't want to mess with.
Stay on the outside.
Okay, maybe
Mm.
maybe if you climb up, I can give you. You know, well, you look
Maybe
around,
don't-
and then I
Maybe
can
don't
give you a
stand in the
hand.
opening.
I can give you a hand if you climb up. I might be able to pick you up
It's
and help
alright,
you
I
get
just-
out.
I would like to be able to try and get out without someone in the way.
Oh, yes.
In fact, it might be easier than this one.
He has more holes.
Oh yeah, there's 3.
I wonder try
I
to
can
raid
probably
him.
give you a hand, but do you not want to search first? Perhaps you can find some sort of magical item.
Yet another proof of his crimes.
Exactly, you seem to be in his bed.
And got a context for this conversation.
Indeed.
It's interesting that his bedroom's got a locked door on it. I wonder if there's anyone else that lives here.
Remember, we want to catch him in act, and we want to catch him alive. This could still be a trap. Do not get ahead of ourselves.
Shall I help you out, Ken?
Do not break down any doors
Yeah, go
or
on.
any walls.
Give me an hand.
We don't want him to know that we were here.
Cool, right. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, look at the boobs. I just noticed. That's
Don't say much to his architecture. You know, all these.
Feel sorry
planks
for your
aren't even
back, lady.
straight. Look, they're all iggledy-piggledy.
She's definitely packing, like
Oh.
bazookas. He's armed and ready. Oh yes.
There's no pride in his work. Look at this. Oh, it's like horrible. This is. Look at the woodwork.
You know what, Kent? Whenever we apprehend the lion, even if it's barely alive, you can tell him exactly what he did wrong. As a
Yes.
carpenter yourself, you can tell him in the exact detail, and he should learn from his mistakes and be cursed by it.
Very
He can learn from the last 5 minutes of his life.
Exactly. A master carpenter like you should have his say towards a lousy carpenter like his.
I'm hereby going to sluice you an exclusive one-time visit pass. If he's apprehended and thrown in prison, you can come in and yell at him for his cursed work.
Oh, alright. I'll kick him and stab him a bit as well.
I wouldn't be against that.
The prince has spoken. All hail Prince Baylor.
All hail Prince Baylor and his wise words in times like this that bring us ever so closer to much needed victory against the cursed
Bishop,
gods. What?
next time if you're going to praise be me, don't do it next to my ear.
My apologies, good prince. Praise be the delicate ears of our prince who stands right over there.
Right.
Do you mind?
thank
You're
you,
rather
thank you.
loud when you're talking like that.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
I live to serve. Now then, I believe we are done here.
Yes, let us return back to the hamlet.
What? Oh, I probably didn't say anything I couldn't hear.
He said let us return back to the hamlet.
What?
Yeah, maybe before we burn him, we can make him fix all this and then burn him.
Ah yes,
There does
a
seem to
rightful
be,
punishment.
plenty wood here for a pyre.
Hello, light. Are you here for the confession?
You're all wrong.
I've been waiting for like 3 hours, you know, in the chapel,
Yes,
just
and all the planks
looking
between all the
solemnly
what?
at the
forms in the stair.
open vacant spot.
Well, when this is all said and done, Kent, you can
Expecting certain
demolish
guests
this
to
place
arrive.
personally. I use all the materials, of course, because it can't go to waste.
That would be a
Nice. I
blessing.
wouldn't lie.
It is my
I'm a bishop.
granting
We can't lie.
from
I just got
being
home.
the crown to let you demolish this entire place once it's all said and done.
Excuses, excuses. That's
Didn't
all
even
I'm
get rid
hearing.
of the bush. Blocks off his sign. No care in his work.
You know, Kent, what do you think of these pillars with walls?
Oh
I
god.
don't want to talk about it.
Ah, a vile familiar. Also known as file. Damn it.
What?
Right.
Oh,
It
I
is
just want
now
walls
dead.
around it, and that one doesn't.
Send you all the pictures,
Oh.
okay? You know, why don't you describe them to me in great detail during the confession?
I will personally hand you the sledgehammer in your hand, Kent, when you take down this place.
Oh, that would please me greatly.
The royal sledgehammer.
I don't actually have one, but we'll make one.
Yes. If not, we will simply ask for Nigel's.
Right.
Oh, there seems to be another vile creature.
Oh, that's just Jeremy, that.
Who's that? That's Hatland's character.
I hope you didn't like it.
And it is
That
done.
was Jeremy. Alright.
He's with God now.
Yes. Amen.
See, look at craftsmanship. I take a lot of pride in my work here.
So is
I
this
approve
that
of
Hamlet
it.
of yours, good Kent?
Yeah, this is it. This is me ass.
This is your ass?
Shows around.
Oh, me ass, yeah. You know, we're elite.
I have not come here to inspect your buttocks, Kent. I simply want to see your house.
What? I
It's his
wasn't
accent,
inviting you to see me bum. What?
You said, you proudly claim that this is your ass.
Yeah,
It's me
it's me
ass,
ass.
innit?
He has a
It's
very
your
thick
ass.
accent, though. He is saying how. Like, but without the
well,
H.
How do you
or
get
the
from
O.
ass to house? Accent or no accent?
You can understand perfectly, Your Holiness.
Oh.
Maybe it's just the rain that is bothering your perfectly fine ears.
No, I don't think it is. But I will let it
He's saying
slip.
house.
Well, let
Don't
us
you
see.
slip nothing near my ass.
Yes, let's open the door into your ears.
Oh, no, I don't. No.
Open.
You're not invited in anymore. I'm afraid you'll do something weird. I know what priests are like.
This is an official inspection to see if you're harboring any cursed bloods or perhaps any relics of foul magic. In the name of the prince, you will open your door and we will go
Yeah,
in.
alright, alright.
I'm right here, Bishop.
Right, I will guard at the outside.
This is a
Okay.
rather large map. What are you planning?
I mean, it's just a map.
Are you planning to destroy the world?
No, I just thought if it's the end of the world as we know it, and it won't be fine, that I'd, you know, try and work out where the bad ones are coming from and
Good
then
answer.
go get them.
There is a locked chest upstairs as well.
Open it.
Really?
Inspect it, Bishop.
You want to check under me bed as well?
Yes.
Especially under the bed, there might be foul ghost blood under there.
Let us see what secrets are stored underneath.
Ah, I see you have an emergency exit.
It's clear.
I mean,
There is nothing underneath the bed.
Good job, Bishop.
Now let's see the chest.
cool. First you're talking about doing something to me bum, now you want to see me chest.
There is a large amount of flowers. Flowers are usually associated with witches, for they can be used for vile rituals. How do you explain?
What?
What?
Is there? Is there flowers in there?
Yes.
Oh, there is. I don't know. It might have been from when I was gathering herbs for the clinic. I actually have no idea.
Well, you better. Take a better care of your chests, for you never know when the Lord decides to inspect them. I will let it slide for now, but you better bring these flowers to the clinic as was originally intended to.
Hey, Bishop, I have
we
found
will-
something that speaks in favor of Mr. Kent with a T.
Very well, show
Oh.
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
there
it's
is a
not the
bit of
magazines,
dust here,
is it?
so you may want to cover your mouth with this book here.
Oh, I haven't kept that up to date.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
You have been busy. That is some good work indeed. However, there is still one last thing that is missing in this house. A cross.
Yeah,
Make
I
sure
think
you
I've
add
got
one.
Okay. Oh,
One downstairs, one upstairs. And next time we have an inspection, you will pass with flying colors.
well, there is one in me little ice box down here. It's,
A cross should not be
It will
stored in
feel
your
the
ass
same.
box. It should be stored directly where you can see it. On the wall. Greeting. Help me.
oh, sorry, it hasn't.
Why? Why does this always happen to
On
me?
its own with the wind.
This door is dangerous. Every time I stand in a doorway, I always get smacked in the face.
Keeps the riffraff out though.
It is clear, good prince.
Quite lovely, humble abode, but I did have a question for Mr. Kent.
What is it?
Oh, of course.
It is right over here. Who would name their child Soil?
Soil.
Oh,
That's a good
actually, I
question.
should, remove that. It's Mr. Gardner's abode when he was being hassled. When his house was broken into, like he needed a safe place, so I put him up.
Is this his code name? Soil? A bit on the nose, wouldn't you say?
I didn't come up with it.
Grandpa Soil?
I thought he was a wise man. He would have come up with a better code word than that.
Well, he was the soil of the earth. He is now, literally.
Well,
That's
he's
a bit
part
too
of the
soon.
earth.
See, this is proper construction. I quite like it, Kent. Perhaps next time if we need an extension or some kind of remodel of any of the homes, I'll just have to hire you instead.
An ass extension?
Oh, of
I've
course.
heard of many extensions, but ass one? What, like Nicki Minaj?
What was that?
She has ass, right?
Oh, so
I
much
think.
money. So much
Oh.
delicious.
You should probably
Wait,
leave
is
the
I don't know much
order
about pop
alone
culture,
with,
but I think
her
Nicki Minaj
hand.
has ass.
Yeah, we've got the like.
Don't worry, I
Undermeans
promise I
ass
didn't
in
lick
here.
anything.
I was not worried about. Never mind.
Rodriguez. Dane.
I do
Ah!
like all of these little windows in all of the home.
Mr.
Yeah, very
Dane, is this where you live?
pretty.
This is pretty. I really like this.
His name is Mr. Vane, sir, with a V.
Ah, right. So there is Vane and Dane.
Have you met in
Dang,
Lane
yeah,
yet
but-
then?
Mr. Esteemed ass,
I like to
apparently.
think it's
Should be
quite a
okay.
nice little community, you know.
Bestormer with a BBL.
Excluding
What
the
about
Bibles.
Wayne?
I like
And
more
Bishop.
of a Bane.
I live right beside the church.
Ah, yes, of course.
And then we got Kale's house. He moved into it the other day, although I'm not sure if he's managed to work out how to lock the door yet. He wasn't very good at that last time I came. Oh yeah, it's good for him.
Oh. I didn't realize Kale moved in here. Figured how loyal he was, he would probably sleep in the throne room.
Yeah, that was an outpost. It doesn't really serve much purpose now, apart from
What?
like a strong.
Why does he have a...
retreat to and-
Why does he have a corpse there?
Right, though I'm actually glad you took him because he.
Bill, what have you been up to?
and ask what he should do next. And I'm usually not entirely sure what to tell a man that just randomly shows up to me and asks what to do. So I'm glad he's living down here now. Perhaps he might get a...
Everyone? Good prince? Come
Yes.
see. I have found something foul and concerning.
It's not his dirty underwear, is it?
No, there is a gazelle, a corpse of it, right in his room.
You do realize that sometimes you have to hunt and skin the beast.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he's butchering, but he stopped at middle because he had other duties to do.
You wouldn't exactly bring a gazelle in your home. You would butcher it outside, wouldn't you?
Well,
Right,
with
doesn't
lions
really get all
around, you
dirty.
sure will not.
Kale wants nothing more than the lion to go after him so that he can kill it.
We'll ask
You don't
Hale
wanna
once we
be
see him
butchering
next.
fresh meat out in the dirt, like you'll get it all nasty and have to clean it. And you shouldn't wash raw meat.
There
no
are
matter what you say,
slaughterhouses.
you'll get the germs everywhere.
You can do it next to a body of water, and then just bring home the meat when it's clean. Why would you bring a corpse like this into your living room? Do you wish to bring
We are
diseases
talking
in your
about
home?
Kale.
Well,
He
yes.
likes it fresh.
I am just saying that I have seen similar animals being butchered for foul Curseblood rituals. That is why I'm a bit concerned. Maybe a Curseblood decided to curse his home.
I think you should throw a knife at him next time you see him. Teach him a lesson.
Wait, what?
Yeah, maybe like aim at his feet and hit him in the belly button.
Hello, unknown. We need a termites to save the wood
Wait, what?
in the house.
It doesn't look like a sacrifice to me. There are not enough candles.
Indeed, that is a good point. No pentagrams either. Very well, we will let it be for now, but I want you to speak to Kel about this and ask him if you see him. Out of concern, not out of accusation.
Alright. And then he only has his left Arthur's on the left over there, and then the one on the right is going to be somebody who hasn't got an house yet.
What is this
Forget
giant cell-like structure? With
That is
bars.
a giant cell-like structure.
Perfect.
It's got outposts written
No
on
more
it.
questions. Is this a lighthouse?
It's like
No, it's
It's an outpost. It literally says on the sign.
Well, I didn't have a
it's
chance to
probably,
read it.
It's probably a retreat for a more fortified position if they get attacked by foul witches.
That's exactly what it is. There was going to be an inquisitor living here at one point, but he turned out to be a witch.
Again?
Oh wait, was that Casimir?
Yeah, that's
Hamlet
it.
is pretty.
Oh,
Kept
yes,
saying he
another
was going to
oathbreaker.
move in and never did.
For some reason, his house is still burning to this day.
Foul magic. Don't go near it.
I'll send some of the white cloaks later on to probably get rid of it.
A wise decision, an excellent choice, good prince.
Some of the grunts, the recruits, I don't really want to send any of our men that need to be on point at all times.
Indeed.
It's a grunt's work.
Send the janitor, the
left
one
hand.
who slay the witch, the one that is short and rides a pony.
Wait, what?
Eleanor, I believe her name is.
Barrel kicker.
Oh, Ryan, yes. Another duty she can perform.
Indeed.
Now, the one on the left there, that's Arthur's, but the one on the right is currently unoccupied.
These
Feel
are
free to
so
go in,
pretty.
Bishop. The door's unlocked.
Who's going to live here?
Oh, hang on, I've got a note in my pocket from... her name is Delphine.
Oh,
got a sister
thank you so
friend.
much, Alvaro. I appreciate it.
I think I've heard
Feel
the
free to
name.
go
How are
inside.
you doing? Twitch baby indeed.
It's open.
Do make a beautiful home.
Place is very nice.
Oh.
Too bad I'll never leave the city. Listen, you have everything you need in the city. Confessional booth and the tavern. And all hail the prince. Nothing more that a person needs.
This is pretty much the old hamlet.
She keeps tapping for
Just
rapping in my door. Oh no. Nice. Doing the city bad for Jess? Aw. Do not worry, we shall protect you. We shall send a royal escort to be at your service if needed.
Why is Arthur referred to as an Ember friend?
You may ask him the next time you see him.
The Inquisitors. The recruits are called Embers.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone rush
Mm.
next
Yes,
to
that's
someone
true.
looking pretty.
Oh.
No, they are. They are
Oh my
actually
God.
called.
We're not doing a
It
musical
was
season.
something that
Stop
Victoria
it.
liked, and I.
It's not
kept
happening.
it.
It is a
Kept
good
talking
tradition.
about bursting into flames or something.
I swore to never sing
Got
anymore
that part
in
of
RP.
it. Sure, but yes, any
I didn't
recruits
even
of the
know,
White
but
Cloaks,
I just
they
had a
are indeed called
suspicion,
embers
M9.
until they become proper flames.
Sign of silence, but with John. Toto to the musical season.
Quite liked
No!
it when Victoria mentioned it, so we kept it.
Yes. Good tradition in her honor.
What do you think of this place, Bishop? Does it pass your testing?
Yes, for now. I am content with the inspections. However, I think we should return at some point to inspect it some more.
Of course. And once you're done and Kent wishes it, you could bless the hamlet.
Yes. I would be honored.
Oh, your
Come.
blessing would be greatly appreciated.
Let me bless your arse.
I must
you're
go and
saying it like
retire
that.
for some time.
Well, I was trying
Have a
to
blessed day.
have a blessed day. I was trying to learn that accent of yours.
There's no need to make fun of me just because I speak different.
I was just trying to be inclusive.
You've done a good job, Kent. I'm glad they allowed you to have this hamlet.
Oh, thank you. All the buildings here are built by myself.
Almighty Father, bless this house and all that live inside. Those who are devout. Let no curse plots ever anywhere near it. In your holy name I pray. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. It is done.
Thank you very much.
We should return, good prince. We've been out in the open for too long. The curse plots could be aware of your location.
Right, of course. We'll ride back to the city.
And I will follow you. Your house is true.
Feel free to stay
Oh, in
here,
check.
any of you wish. We're just going to return to the city.
Tvůj zadek byl posvěcen.
Well, take care. Thank you for visiting me hamlet. It's mighty
Of course, Kent.
It's a quaint and beautiful place. I hope that it will remain so in the upcoming days, weeks, and years. Sounding a bit ominous. In character already. Listen, you're gonna get check. That's what you paid for. That's the only redeem I respect. This way, good prince. Or at least I think this way. Yes. Careful, there is a cliff. Can't farm in Kansas. Oh boy. Well met. Is that Miss Alice I see?
Ah, greetings, Alice.
It has been a while. How have you been? We cannot hear you if you're trying to say something. Ah, yes, of course. It is good to see you. Are you out and about? Scouting the area against any foul Cursebloods? We were visiting Mr. Kent's hamlet. He showed us the location of the vicious lion, and we finally know where to find him. Now we just need to wait and lay our trap to finally deal with him for good. And then on our way back we visited the hamlet, and I managed to bless Mr. Kent's home and inspect it for any potential Curseblood activity. Kent's arse is now blessed. Never again will he sit down slightly too hard.
It's about time we take care of this menace of a familiar. This vile Curseblood as a lion.
Indeed.
Oh, no, have not. She found a couple books of our we are interested. I believe it has to do with the chapel up north, east. To see what we could do about Queen Beach. Just some stories I told her to research.
Ah, yes. Definitely something worth studying. I'll make sure to send Sister Desiree, although I have not seen her in a while. After the last time I heard of her... I will not insult your ears with this horrendous incident. I will investigate it first, and then I'll get to the bottom of this. Hello, Cherpai.
Of course, thank you, Alice.
I don't even know where your house is. Finally fix my van. Ah, gotcha. Nice, nice. Congratulations. We miss you. Always been around. Like a steady presence in Ravenwood, always filling me in on everything. And I can't wait for the confession. But take your time. There is absolutely no rush. IRL comes first, always. And here we are. Back in Ravenwood. No, I totally forgot I had that book in my house still. It was like a week plus out of date. Hey, you definitely we were glad to see it. Is the bakery open? Yes. I was saying to stop by at the tavern. Confessions make me all nervous. Don't expect a 20-minute one. No, it's okay, totally okay. You can just stop by. We can just chat, you know. It's less about confession and more about like having a private one-on-one. Baker needs an inspection. Ooh. The cakes. The cakes. Heavenly Father, in this moment of weakness, I ask you for divine assistance. Purify my thoughts and heart and help me see your creation with your eyes. Grant me the strength to turn away from temptation and to seek your grace. Focusing on virtues and love and respect. Amen.
Good morning again, Your Eminence.
Miss Roslyn. I haven't even noticed you were there, standing. What are you doing here?
I live and work here.
Ah, yes, of course. This is the bakery. I thought I was visiting the aviary.
You must have thought you were visiting the church with how you were praying.
I wasn't praying. I was merely clearing my throat to not insult you with my unpracticed voice. How have you been, Sister Desiree? You and I
How are you, Bishop?
have a confession to make.
Yes, we do. He was probably just looking for me because I come here for pies, that's all.
Yes, I was trying to find you in the aviary, because that's where you go for pie.
No, I said if you do. If you do.
No,
Well,
I simply got lost. This city is rather...
Very windy.
yes, very round, and I always just circle around the fountain and often get myself confused. But now all is good, and I can regain my composure. Sister, we can have the confession a bit later. I first need to discuss something with Miss Roslyn, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Thank you. Damn. First and
Does
foremost...
it need to be in private, Your Eminence, or...
if you don't mind.
Very well, if you don't mind coming around the side, I'll let you in the kitchen.
Of course, I would be honored. I mean, I don't mind at all.
I'll be right with you, Leonidas. I just need to have a conversation with His Eminence.
No worries. Whenever you have a chance, do you sell coffee?
No, actually.
Morales. Stop drooling. No!
I have cider, but not coffee.
Very well. I'll speak after.
Alright. Coming.
No!
Apology.
Ow.
Apology.
Oh, my nose.
Are you alright?
It's fine. It's okay. I'll be fine. I stood way too close to the door. I should have known that this would open like that instead of inside. It's no...
Just come in.
Of course. Right. Thank you, Miss Roslyn. I apologize for disrupting your flow, the flow of your bakery. I understand that due to recent events you were forced to close, and that must have impacted your income quite a bit.
Minorly, yes. But I made enough the day prior to make up for it.
Well, in that case, I'm glad to hear that your coffers are bountiful and you have plenty of savings.
Thank you.
So, do not waste too much of your precious time. I simply wanted to know how you have been doing, how you have been holding up, especially in regards to the whole Carter situation. His departure of our grasp when we had him. We were well within our rights to execute him. That left a bitter taste in my mouth, and he is now a threat to us all, but most importantly to you. I suspect that he will come seek you out and use his connection to you. From what I heard, he already did.
The only connection he's had in the last few days is I guess he went to visit Sister Desiree in disguise and ended up running through town where I was waiting on the doctor's assistants to pick up the Grand Custodian. He had fallen in town. And Carter ran past me in disguise and yelled out, "I'm sorry." And that was it. He was gone.
So you do not believe that he would be a direct threat to you at any point? That he would try to
I don't know.
cause you any harm?
I don't know fully. I don't know where their minds are. I imagine Ophelia is going to be rather pissed off with me, so I expect retaliation there. I've not seen Viola yet. And Paul is out on a journey.
I see. He's a cursebot. And a bad one.
Paul?
I mean, Carter.
Oh.
And he is capable of anything. That is why I must ask you once again to please be careful. And if he ever tries to make contact, ask for aid. Equip yourself with any available weapon. And do what must be done to pacify him before the guards arrive to take him back in custody where he belongs.
Of course. I was actually looking at my pen earlier. It's a bit loose, given that I was in another fight yesterday.
I wish I could help you with your loose pen, Miss Rosalind, but I'm not much of a metal worker. But perhaps it is time for you to buy a new one.
I was going to speak with one of the blacksmiths when I see them about it.
Well, I guess I could
See
help
if
you
they
with
could forge
that.
me a new one.
Since I'm at the bakery, I should pay for this privilege.
Oh, no.
Yes, I insist.
You really don't need to.
You have done enough for Ravenwood and for me. This is the least I can do.
Your donation is very, very kind.
From what I heard, you are a fierce warrior of Ravenwood, and as such, you require tools to attend to your duties and to protect yourself.
I wouldn't call myself a warrior, but I certainly have some sort of fight in me.
Wonderful. Wonderful to hear. I hope that this newly acquired tool of destruction will at least provide you with solace and courage to hopefully never use it, but if the situation comes to it, then I hope that you will do what must be done to protect yourself.
Thank you.
Now, to the matter that I dread to discuss. You did mention that Carter approached Sister Desiree. I heard from different sources that he expressed admiration, to say the least, to her. Would you be able to corroborate this?
Have you spoken with the Grand Custodian on this matter?
Not yet, and not about this matter.
I think it would be beneficial, as I have additional things to tell him about it.
Very well then. I will ask no more, and I will wait for the custodian to fill me in.
I will say that it is correct, what was told to him. It is true. When I went to go speak with Carter, he did mention to me that part of the reason he wanted his own place across the way of the square here is because he wanted to bed her.
Bed her? Oh, gross!
Indeed.
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Sister
And,
Desiree. Ah! I need to sit down.
I don't really have chairs in here. I apologize. Oh.
Pet Sister Desiree.
Yes, it came as quite a shock for myself. And in talking to her before I went to talk with Carter, we had to clear up a small rumor that she asked Carter about.
You look different out of...
Apparently there's a rumor going around that apparently Carter and I were married.
Well, that's what I thought originally. I mean, it's none of my business, but...
No, I'm very much unattached.
Well, of course you are dedicated and attached to God, as a devout follower.
Good.
And my bakery.
And of course, your bakery. Miss Rosalind, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Sister Desiree, in bed with a man?
I don't know if they have already. I know when I tried to talk to her about the Carter situation, she very selflessly said to me that she didn't want to know what he was accused of, and that she only felt sorry that she couldn't be with him.
Oh, that is good. Temptations are common. Even those of faith, those who swore celibacy, they often get tempted by the devil and the everyday things that mortals often take for granted. However, this is still a concerning matter that I need to attend to. Perhaps I've been postponing this for way too long. I do need to have the confession with the sister as soon as possible.
Do you mind if I whisper something to you?
Of course. What do you want me to do? I? Is this how you do it?
No. You simply stand there.
Oh, so just act natural.
Certainly.
Alright, I can do that. Very well. I'm just leaning here over this counter. Ah,
yes.
Miss Rosalind, I haven't seen you there. Do you come here often?
Quite often.
Right. Would be a shame if someone whispered something in my ear right now.
You just give her money. He wanted a
Interesting.
private conversation.
So what,
What's it gonna
he
be?
just gives her money, but doesn't get any cake?
Wait, what?
It seems a little bit odd to be paying somebody and getting nothing for it.
Shut up!
Not all the time. He gives people money to go to the bakery.
Exactly. I give
You
people
go to
money
what? Oh, the
all the
bakery.
freaking time, not just to her. That's one heck of a whisper. What's it gonna be?
Wait, so he gives her money behind closed doors and doesn't get any baked goods, and everyone is just...
Shut up,
perfectly fine
Sammy.
with that?
I don't know if he gives it to her directly, but he go like, "Here, sister, go buy like 20 cakes," or he'll be like, "Hey,
They're on to me.
buy some pie."
Oh, okay. Interesting.
basically
Where are you
same thing.
going?
I saw someone.
I've been compromised. Abort.
Oh, so we're just being nosy now.
There's a confirmation to an assumption I told the Grand Custodian yesterday. He wanted to speak to you about it because he wasn't sure what your reaction would be.
I'll leave the rest to him.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate your
I know a couple
discretion.
people who, you know,
Of
you know,
course.
really like to admire
I
the
already took up enough of your
masonry
time,
up
Miss Rosalind.
close.
Let me get out of your hair and
Just get really,
let me
really
go
up close and personal with
deal
the
with this
corner.
matter and inspect
Yes.
what I can inspect.
Brother Dimitri is one of those. He'll run into the city and just stare at the wall for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times.
Thank you,
How is
Miss
Brother
Rosalind.
Dimitri?
He is doing
Of course. And thank you again, Bishop.
well. Although I
Always
talked
a
to him
pleasure.
last night, he has. We really don't have an answer yet for the queen.
How can I help you, my son?
Other
The
than
queen.
what
The
you
queen.
yes.
What's oh wait, the lich.
I have not. He might be
Yeah.
in his castle.
Other than that,
Miss Rosalind is available,
notice we
of
just
course.
read.
If you wish to buy any more of her treats or
For a
sweets,
moment, I thought.
I have a feeling she will open her
I thought there was like a queen
window
in the
soon.
lands. I was like, oh,
I believe there are more pressing matters.
matters more pressing than cakes and sweets. What is it?
Yes.
You can talk to me.
how was the architecture? Did you enjoy
Man
it?
that was apprehended yesterday and questioned for yielding his
Oh,
staff
okay,
that I
good
saw
chat.
is here in town.
Goodbye, sir.
I told him the
Goodbye.
prince is looking for him.
I don't think he's feeling
yes.
very chatty.
Go inside
Yes.
and see if he's in his throne room.
Very well.
If he's not, then I will handle this.
Hello, your radiance.
Blessings upon you again, my child.
Did you get some cake?
No, I did not.
Did you buy some cake?
No, I did not. I do not buy cakes.
Oh, huh. Huh.
I
I,
told
wonder what
you,
it is
he
that
doesn't buy
I wonder
them.
what it is. I wonder what it is that he pays for then.
But he gives us money to buy, well, pastries.
I
see.
don't appreciate rumors of such.
I am only kidding.
I'll have you know, I've been distributing my wealth equally to the best of my abilities. I have been trying to help the soldiers buy their weapons. I have been paying the farmers whenever
yes.
they were stolen from the lion. And yes, maybe I do have a soft spot for my neighbor, who was recently attacked and who was forced to close down her bakery. Maybe I did want to help a small business next to me to prosper and get back on her feet. I am sorry if this matter offended you, Miss Alice.
Oh,
We're
everyone's
not
really
offended,
tense
or at least
today,
I'm
huh?
not. I just find it enjoyable.
Well, perhaps next time, instead of here teasing me, you'll be better off going there and buying a wonderful, fluffy, delightful piece of bakery that only Miss Rosalind can offer. And of course, any other further bakers who might be conducting a similar kind of profession for Ravenwood.
I take it that Miss Rosalind has the best
Wonderful.
cakes then?
Well, we have to get him to eat one first.
I can only imagine that they are to die for, but I wouldn't know. My apologies, Miss Alice. I did not mean to fly off the handle like that. The recent events.
No, it's all right. I get it. God forbid somebody wear a smile and tease somebody.
No, you are correct, Miss Rosalind. This was my fault, and I would like to apologize.
Also, I am not Rosalind.
Oh,
That is Alice.
right.
Right.
All hail the prince, for he saves me from this awkward situation, so that I can go
Yeah,
close myself in the church forever. I'm so sorry, Miss Alice.
You mean you're going to help me interrogate this man?
Yes, please, anything. Sister, you and I need to have a talk after.
But we'll wait for you.
I'll be retiring for a few hours. You all have a good night.
Of
Sleep
course,
well,
Alice. Thank you again for
Miss
your
Alice.
research.
Definitely not Miss
Have a
Rosalind.
nice
As
rest,
well.
Alice.
Okay, well,
Damn it.
I still think this is a shortcut, but it takes a dead end, is it not? Let's find out.
Indeed. Let us venture forth this alleyway. Yeah, they're going Pop-Tarts. We still need to visit the Grandpa's
lovely. I've never
resting
actually
place.
been in here.
I
I'm done with it.
desperately need to go there.
Apparently this man is at the clinic.
Most likely being tested for any signs of witchcraft.
Greetings. Are you the man that I was told about by Leonidas at,
Yes,
well,
that would be
I
me.
don't believe so.
Apologies. How are you?
who might you be?
Bangladesh?
We
I'm
haven't
sure
been
there's
properly
better places.
introduced.
But I was restraining order.
We have talked once or twice, I believe. I am Eldred Brightburn. My brother runs the birds for you.
Yes, I think I
Who's your
remember
brother?
you.
Sorry.
You live with Miss what is her name? The one over at the farm.
Yes, I live there, yes.
Right, I met you before.
I do have the workshop here as well, but that's more for just those who are wishing to stay with us. There's multiple beds in there.
How dare you send me calling me out like that? You were so right about everything.
And we spoke before.
That's why I was
spoke
so
once or
mean.
twice, yes.
I had to squash it.
In passing, though, never in permanence.
Oh, right, because I will happily admit, never met you.
My smile with
You are a very busy man.
I had to.
Not surprising.
Well, you are a good citizen of Ravenwood, yes, even though you don't actually live in the walls of it.
Yes, I do blacksmithing here for you all, so.
Oh, right. I've come up with the understanding that last night was quite a happening, was it not?
I was chased by this young man here and attacked, which then I was investigated for having a staff on me.
And did you?
No, I did not, which is what I told the man.
Of course, why would he? Who would ever go to Ravenwood with a magical staff in his pants? That would be unwise. Cursebloods are more vague. They are clever. They wear disguises.
Could just have it up my ass, apparently. A very large stick, I think.
Well, I am sure that these Cursebloods are able to conceal their weapons in other way, perhaps in the ether. Perhaps they have the abilities to conceal them from our eyes, hiding in plain sight.
Medicine.
I do not know.
That wasn't meant. That was Kent. I couldn't see the light. I just realized it was Kent.
I was looking for one of the medical staff, but I haven't seen them actually. Which flowers are you trying to sell? Perhaps I can help you.
Oh, no, it's alright. I just throw them away.
Oh.
There's another one of them things on the door.
You throw away God's gifts, just like that.
You
Do you think that is prudent right now, Bishop?
Might be, who knows?
When it comes to God and his
the only
gifts,
thing that
everything is prudent.
wish to request. No, I don't even think I'm going to request at this point. The Crown will have it ordered for you to undertake any of the either the assistant or Dr. Malice experiments to clear the air, if you will, from the accusations that were made yesterday.
When I see them, I will do so test. I do have my own personal doctor.
Yeah, kiss
as
on a
well.
cheek does
If
not
I
count,
could
Sammy. I'm
have
sorry.
them be shown the test. Perhaps they could perform them.
That's like kissing someone's ass and being like, "Oh yeah, we totally
Dr.
bang."
Mala herself, or Madison if he is present. The assistant and the good doctor are the ones to be trusted, as they have done these.
Smart.
Well, the Dr. Mala has done it for years, but the assistant has kept up his studies.
Yes.
It's only a mere standard test that all good citizens of Ravenwood will undertake. And if there's any trace of it left in your body, knowingly or not, then in the God's eye, in the experiments of the good doctors,
House of the Dragon,
we will find out the truth.
Gotcha.
Understood. I will. Do you know if they're around now? I could partake in said test.
Well, we'll find out, I think. It's kind of just went inside, probably not.
When I was in there, no one was around, but perhaps
Oh, well,
they're
if
awake
you
now.
already went in there, then probably not, but I'll quickly have a look.
How are you, Bishop?
Medicine,
Have you started eating again yet?
Amala.
No, my son, I have not. But
Looking rather skinny lately. Need to put back on the weight, I think.
thank you. I don't really notice any difference, but it is my hope that one day God will grant me favor for showing him my commitment to a healthy
I
lifestyle.
feel like you have to find some large metal bars to lift, and then he will show you safe, probably.
Well, perhaps
Or
one
go
day.
bang on an anvil for a few years, like I've done.
Perhaps one day, when this war against the Cursed Bloods is at an end, there will finally be time for us to enjoy the simple things in life once more.
Stop immediately.
What is going on there?
Is being chased now.
There's a witch.
A witch? Get her! Ah, my torch. Slipped on a banana peel.
You will feel the wrath of God today, witch.
Stand
I will
down.
light the way. Strike her.
Do not run away from righteous judgment, for it's about to approach you. Oh, forgot to have that. Ah, dang it. Ah! Careful, Cliff.
She looks weak.
She does, but do not let it fool you. She could still be fighting back. Stop now, and I promise you a fair trial. Do not
Fair
let...
trial? You keep attacking me. I'm not gonna get fair anything.
Not anymore. Stand back. She could still be dangerous. Ah, the familiars. They are protecting her. Deal with them.
Yes, good bishop.
See if there are any more of them.
Yes, I'll scout the bushes over here.
I don't know.
Stand your ground.
Stop where you stand, heretic.
The prince is here himself to grant you the trial. Stop running. And we can discuss this. And we can help you cleanse.
You keep attacking me. I'm not gonna stop while you're hitting me with shit. No.
If
leave
you
me
stop
alone.
running, we will stop attacking.
Stop attacking me first.
In the name of the Lord.
You have nowhere to run.
Still attacking me. He's still attacking me.
Halt! Halt!
Hold your belt.
Stop it!
Forgive me.
You idiot!
Sorry.
You.
I did not hear you. She was yelling.
There is a procedure to this. She must stand trial if she gives up. Enough! Stop running! Okay. Very well. Do what you must. Finish her. She had her option.
You will die this day, heretic.